In the great and often tumultuous world of investing, what is the single most valuable asset a person can possess? Is it access to secret information? Is it a genius-level intellect? Is it a sophisticated algorithm that can predict the market's next move? For centuries, people have chased these elusive advantages, believing they hold the key to building a fortune, but they are all chasing shadows. The single greatest asset, the one true and sustainable advantage an investor will ever have, is none of these things. The ultimate asset, the one that towers above all others in its power and importance, is a calm mind. In a world that is structurally designed to provoke anxiety, to fuel greed, and to incite panic, the ability to remain calm, centered, and rational is not a passive personality trait. It is an active and formidable superpower. It is the bedrock upon which all lasting financial success is built. Calm is the soil from which the ancient tree of enduring wealth grows its deep and unshakable roots. This is not the fleeting wealth of the speculator, the gambler who gets lucky on a single bet. This is about building something far more significant, enduring wealth. Wealth that is not just for a single market cycle, but for a lifetime. Wealth that is not just for you, but for your children and your children's children. This kind of wealth cannot be built on a foundation of anxiety and emotional reaction. Today, we will explore a series of powerful Stoic reflections designed to help you cultivate your ultimate asset and become a calm investor. Before we begin our reflection, I invite you to join our circle. If you seek to build a financial future that is as peaceful as it is prosperous, please subscribe to our channel and like this video. Your support helps this message of tranquility and reason to cut through the deafening noise of financial hysteria. You are helping to create a space where investors can learn to cultivate their most powerful inner resource. We are grateful to have you with us on this journey. To truly understand the power of a calm mind, we must first dissect its opposite, the anxious mind. The anxious mind and the calm mind can look at the exact same set of facts, the exact same market event, and have two completely different experiences, leading to two completely different destinies. The anxious mind is the default setting for most investors. It is a mind at war with itself, and it is the single greatest enemy of building enduring wealth. Let us examine its flawed perception. When the market drops 10%, what does the anxious mind see? It does not see a statistic. It sees a mortal threat. It sees a personal attack. It sees the beginning of a financial apocalypse. The red on the screen is not just data, it is a fire alarm shrieking in the theater of the mind. All long-term perspective is instantly obliterated, replaced by a primal, visceral fear of loss. The anxious mind magnifies every short-term fluctuation until it blots out the sun of historical context. This terror is not a natural or a necessary response. It is the result of an untrained mind, a mind that has mistakenly attached its sense of safety and well-being to the daily value of its portfolio. It has built its house on the tectonic fault line of the stock market and is then surprised when the earthquakes come. The volatility of the market is not the problem. The fragility of the anxious mind's foundation is the problem. It is a mind perfectly designed to feel constant, gnawing stress. How does the anxious mind perceive the ceaseless flow of financial news? It sees it as a constant stream of threat alerts. Every headline about inflation, every grim economic forecast, every geopolitical crisis is another log thrown on the fire of its anxiety. It feels a desperate, compulsive need to react, to do something, in response to every piece of information. It believes that by consuming more news, it is becoming more informed, but it is actually just becoming more agitated. It has made the cardinal mistake of confusing information with wisdom and activity with progress. The anxious mind believes that its constant tinkering, its frequent buying and selling based on the latest news, is the mark of a diligent investor. In reality, it is the mark of a fearful one. This constant churn, driven by the noise of the news cycle, is almost always counterproductive. eroding returns through fees, taxes, and poor timing. The inevitable result of this way of being is financial self-sabotage. The anxious mind is a perfect machine for buying high during moments of euphoria and selling low during moments of terror. It is constitutionally incapable of executing the single most effective investment strategy ever devised: patience. It is its own worst enemy, constantly snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. And so, the great irony is that its desperate attempt to protect and grow its wealth is the very thing that guarantees its destruction. Now, let us turn our attention away from this state of inner turmoil and begin the work of cultivating its opposite. Let us explore the Stoic reflections that, when practiced consistently, can transform the anxious mind into the calm mind of a true long-term investor. This is not about suppressing your feelings, it is about reshaping your perceptions so that a state of calm becomes your natural default. Our first reflection is on the power of timescales. The anxious mind is trapped in the suffocatingly narrow timescale of the present moment, the day, the week. The calm investor deliberately cultivates a radically expanded sense of time. I want you to perform this reflection now. Go online and find a chart of a major stock index, like the S&P 500, and set the timescale to its maximum possible length, 100 years or more. Look at that chart. See the relentless upward march of progress over a century. Now, find the great crashes, 1929, 1987, 2000, 2008. From this vast perspective, what do they look like? They are not terrifying abysses. They are tiny, almost insignificant dips, mere corrections in a profound and powerful story of long-term growth. This is the Stoic view from above, applied to your portfolio. By regularly reflecting on this long timescale, you train your mind to see current volatility in its proper diminished context. Our second reflection is on the nature of the market. The anxious mind often personifies the market, seeing it as either a benevolent god to be praised in good times or a malicious demon to be feared in bad times. The calm investor cultivates a more accurate and peaceful perspective. The reflection is to see the market as an indifferent force of nature, much like the weather. It is inherently chaotic, unpredictable in the short term, and utterly impersonal. It will have its seasons. There will be sunny periods of growth, and there will be violent, unpredictable storms. The calm investor, embracing the Stoic principle of amor fati, a love of one's fate, does not just tolerate this reality, they accept it as necessary and good. The storms are what wash away the speculative excess. The downturns are what create the opportunities to buy great assets at fair prices. You would not curse the rain for falling. Do not curse the market for its volatility. It is simply doing what it does. Let's pause for a moment of self-inquiry. Think back to the last time you felt a surge of financial anxiety. What was the specific story or thought that triggered it? Was it a narrative of impending doom, like, this time it's different and I'm going to lose everything? Or was it a story of inadequacy, like, everyone else is getting rich and I'm missing out? Name that story. If you're willing, share it in the comments. By identifying the toxic narratives of anxiety, we can begin the conscious work of replacing them with the powerful narratives of calm. Our third reflection is on the inner scorecard. The anxious mind lives and dies by the outer scorecard, the daily, hourly, and even minute-by-minute valuation of their portfolio. This is a form of self-torture, as it places one's emotional well-being entirely in the hands of an uncontrollable external force. The calm investor knows this is a rigged game, and they refuse to play. Instead, they cultivate a powerful inner scorecard. The reflection is to consciously shift your metric of success. At the end of each day, do not ask, "Did my portfolio go up or down?" Instead, ask the questions of the Stoic. Did I adhere to my plan today? Did I act with reason and discipline? Did I control my emotional reactions? Did I focus on what I could control? This is the only scorecard that matters because it is the only one you have any power over. By judging yourself on your controllable actions, not on the uncontrollable outcome, you reclaim your inner peace. Our fourth reflection is on the true purpose of wealth. The anxious mind often has a vague and undefined goal, usually just more. This is a recipe for perpetual anxiety because more is a finish line that constantly moves. The calm investor has taken the time to define their why. They are not just accumulating money for its own sake. Their wealth is a tool to achieve a specific, meaningful, and virtuous end. The reflection is this: why are you truly building this wealth? Is it to buy your freedom from work that does not fulfill you? Is it to provide a profound sense of security for the people you love? Is it to fund a life of learning, growth, and contribution? When you have a strong, noble why, it acts as an unshakable anchor in the stormy seas of market volatility. The daily waves of the market seem insignificant when your eyes are fixed on the distant, beautiful harbor of your life's true purpose. Our fifth and final reflection is the most powerful tool for cultivating a deep and abiding calm. It is the practice of memento mori. Remember that you must die. This is not a morbid thought. It is the ultimate tool for clarification. Reflecting on the finite and precious nature of your time on this earth puts all your financial anxieties into their proper and trivial context. Is it truly worth sacrificing your peace of mind, one of your limited number of days, worrying about a 1% drop in your portfolio? The answer, when seen through the lens of your own mortality, is always a resounding no. This reflection detaches your sense of well-being from the performance of your investments. You realize that your real wealth is your time, your relationships, your character, your experiences. The money is just a tool to facilitate those things. This perspective allows you to engage with your investments from a place of profound and powerful detachment. You manage them wisely, but your happiness is no longer held hostage by them. And what is the result of these reflections, practiced over time? What is the strategic advantage of the calm investor? It is the immense power of intelligent inaction. While the anxious mind is frantically buying and selling, reacting to every shadow, incurring trading costs, generating taxes, and making emotional errors, the calm investor does the most profitable thing of all: nothing. They sit patiently. They let their sound, diversified assets do what they do best over long periods of time. They allow the silent, relentless, unstoppable magic of compound interest to work for them. They understand that their greatest returns are not generated by their brilliant moves, but by their disciplined lack of foolish moves. Their calm is not passive. It is an active, strategic, and profoundly lucrative patience. They are the tortoise, steadily and calmly walking past the emotionally exhausted and self-defeated hare. This is how enduring wealth is truly built. And what is enduring wealth? It is not just a large sum of money that can be lost in the next generation by those who have not cultivated the same mindset. True, enduring wealth is a set of principles. It is a philosophy of reason, patience, and emotional control that is so robust that it can survive any market cycle. It is a way of being that can be passed down from a parent to a child, ensuring that the family's prosperity is not just a fleeting stroke of luck, but a sustainable legacy. The greatest inheritance the calm investor can give is not their stock portfolio. It is their philosophy. By modeling this behavior, by teaching these reflections, they are giving their children the one thing that will protect and grow their wealth long after the original money is gone, the asset of a calm mind. This is the only way to ensure that wealth truly endures through the generations. The mindset is the real inheritance. And so, we return to our two images: the frantic, screaming chaos of the trading floor and the quiet, immovable strength of the ancient tree. These are not just places. They are states of mind. They are a choice. Calm is not a personality trait you are born with. It is a skill you acquire, a muscle you build, a fortress you construct, one stoic reflection at a time. It is the ultimate asset, the true source of all enduring wealth and all lasting peace. Thank you for taking this time to reflect with us. The cultivation of a calm mind is the most important work an investor will ever do. To continue this practice, please subscribe to our channel and like this video for more reflections designed to help you become a calm investor. The market will open tomorrow. It will bring its noise, its chaos, its temptations to anxiety. But the source of your calm is not in the market. It is, and always will be, within you. Where will you choose to place your focus?